Recently, I took a trip down to the United States. Specifically, I went to Vermont, and the reason of the trip was family vacation, but also I thought I'd do some game and retro hunting, computers, things like that. And you wouldn't believe what I picked up. And before we continue with this video, how about subscribing to the channel, just clicking below, and let's get this channel up to 1,000 subs in no time. So we went down as usual family vacation all the way from the Montreal area to Vermont, and when I was down there, we did, the usual family things, but I was also on the lookout for game consoles, and especially NES and Atari cartridges. And I did find quite a few of those things, but the best thing I found, let me show you. So what is so exciting about this cartridge I just showed you? Well, you might have noticed that it is just some regular sports game, a Ken Griffey game. However, it is a not for resale cartridge, which was probably put in a store kiosk where people could try out the latest sports game. What I thought I'd do in this video is let's take a closer look at the cartridge itself, open it up, check the PCB, and maybe play it on a Super Nintendo. So here is the cartridge, as you can see. So it is not for resale, previously played, apparently. Not for resale demo, only printed on the label, and my favorite part is this right here, which is the sticker on the back that says the store name, Property Nintendo, all that, which was obviously never filled out. Now to open NES cartridges, you need one of these types of screwdrivers or a game bit. As you can see, I got mine from the iFixit toolkit, which you can pick up. If not, you can just pick up the screwdriver itself, pretty cheap on Amazon, I believe. And you take out both game bits. We're going to put them to the side. I'm going to try to keep this as clean as possible. Don't want to lose anything. Easy enough. You take off the top. It is a green PCB. And if we flip the PCB around, we can see that it is just looks like every other 1993 NES PCB with a battery save. Now, the image on the bottom, as you can see, is something I took off the internet. It is the actual version of the game, and the top is the one that I have, so you can see the minor differences. And those are the physical differences between both boards. I mean, they look pretty identical to me. There is some slight character differences in the chips used, but other than that, they look pretty much the same. Again, an interesting thing is that there is a battery on the board, which meant you're supposed to save your game at the local store kiosk? I'm not entirely sure. But next, let's boot up the game. And the setup is ready to go. Ignore that little guy on the corner. We are hooked up to my Clear Prism TV. It is in my Super Nintendo, and let's power it on. First thing we see, Nintendo. And so far, it is a rare game. And it looks pretty similar to what you'd see in a regular system. It is not letting me go through this. We're booted into the game. So I'm going to take a few minutes to play, see if there's anything that shows up, and if something does, you'll see it in the video. If not, we'll be right back. So I've been playing for a little bit. I haven't really noticed any bit of a difference, but we're going to check something here to see if the save battery is working. So I just played a game. We have continue game over there. If I select it, apparently the battery's still good because I was playing as the Montreal Expos before. And there you have it. So it is essentially the same game. Like I said, I was playing it for quite a bit and didn't notice any difference. It's pretty interesting that there's a save battery in there. Again, maybe they just took some regular boards, sent them out, and there really was no big difference between the games. But in either case, I'm thrilled that I have this not for resale game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.